Welcome to Sherman Medical Supplies. Today in this video we're going to be doing an in-depth product demonstration on the Sara Stedy Transfer Aid by Arjohuntleigh. The Sara Stedy all in all is a really great lift. It's a very high-end lift, but the great part about it is it's very simple and easy to use for seated transfers from a side of a bed to wheelchair, from a wheelchair to any normal everyday chair, from a lift chair recliner to a wheelchair, or from toilet to the system itself. So let's go ahead and dive in. I'm going to show you guys how it works, some of the slings that are offered for it, and how easy it is to use. Before we actually show how to use the transfer system, just wanted to go through some of the features that it offers. The main part about the transfer system is going to be these butt pads here. So essentially, the way the unit would work is someone would go from a seated position in a chair on these foot plates here, and they would stand. Once they're standing with their strength by pulling up on the bar here, someone would put these pads right behind them, and once they sit down and back, they are secured in the chair. For users with balance issues, there are sling attachments here that I'll show later in the video that allow for you to put a sling that will hold them in place, so that way they don't lean side to side. The next thing I wanted to show was how versatile the Sara Stedy can be. So the legs here are designed to be very narrow and they slant inwards. That allows you to go in between the legs of many normal chairs, or it also allows you to go around many larger objects by opening the legs up with a pad. So this is very beneficial because it allows you to go around larger chairs such as a recliner. So it's able to easily just go right into it and around it. That way the user can easily get up and out of it. It's also very low to the ground, so it's able to go underneath the bed if you're going to do a side of bed transfer as well. Now we're going to go ahead and do a demonstration transfer with the Sara Stedy. The first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to come around the user and I'm going to open up our legs so we go around the chair, and we're going to slowly come in. At this point, if the user is able to, they'll go ahead and put their feet on the pad and you'll bring it in even further until their knees reach the pad. From there, I'm going to go ahead and lock our two brakes on each wheel. The user is going to grab on the bar here and stand himself up. Once they're standing, we're going to drop these pads behind them, and then the user can now sit back into it. From here, they are in the Sara Stedy, so now we're able to just wheel them around and take them where we need to take them, whether that be to a wheelchair, to the side of the bed, or to over the toilet for toileting. Next, we'll demonstrate how the sling on the unit works. Go ahead and demonstrate the sling on the Sara Stedy lift. So the sling would be used for individuals with poor trunk control who are leaning or just have poor balance. What the sling essentially does is it goes around their lower back and it holds them in place. So you would just bring this around and you would lock one side in, bring it around, and then you would lock the other side in, and you're all set. So now this holds the individual in place, that way they don't lean side to side or risk falling out of it to a certain side. Transferring users back with the Sara Stedy is easy and simple. The first thing we're going to go ahead and do is move the user into place. The chair here has an opening underneath, so we're able to go in with the narrow legs underneath the chair. So we're going to go all the way in as much as we can, and I'm going to go ahead and lock the brakes. The next thing the individual is going to go ahead and do is stand themselves up ever so slightly. We quickly remove the pads and they can slowly sit down into the chair. Now we just unlock our brakes and we pull the unit back. And that was our transfer. Thank you guys for tuning in to this in-depth demonstration on the Sara Stedy lift by Arjohuntleigh. As an alternative, I also did bring out the STA 450 by Best Care, which is a more economic and more affordable alternative to customers where the Arjohuntleigh Sara Stedy is out of reach. It does all the same things. The main difference between the STA 450 is going to be the comfort of the unit, and the unit is also much wider, but it does hold a higher weight capacity at 450 pounds. Both units are readily available and on display at our showroom located at 4840 Van Nuys Boulevard in the city of Sherman, California. Our zip code is 91403. You can visit our website where we have both units on the site as well at www.shermanoaksmedical.com. We encourage customers to go ahead and give us a call with any questions at 818-981-9906. These two transfer 8s are readily available, and we try to always keep them in stock and on hand for immediate or next day delivery. And we also do offer rental on both of these lifts as well if customers want to try them out before purchasing. Thank you guys for tuning into this video.